Warner Brothers Discovery has announced the movies, TV shows, and live sports that will be available on the Max streaming service in April. In the meantime, we look forward to your support for our channel. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. The Sympathizer is an upcoming HBO original miniseries set to premiere on April 14, 2024. It's based on the Pulitzer Prize-winning novel by Viet Thanh Nguyen and is described as a historical black comedy drama and espionage thriller. The story follows a half-French, half-Vietnamese communist spy, referred to as the Captain, during the final days of the Vietnam War and his subsequent life as a refugee in Los Angeles. The series is created by Park Chan-wook and Don McKellar, with Park also directing. Robert Downey Jr. is involved as both a producer and actor, taking on several antagonist roles. The cast includes Hoa Xuanna as the Captain, alongside other talents such as Fred Nguyen Khan, Tone Lu, and Keo Chen. Filming locations include the United States and Thailand, and the production involves companies like A24 and Rhombus Media. The show promises to be a gripping tale of espionage, identity, and the immigrant experience, offering a unique perspective on the aftermath of the Vietnam War. It's definitely one of the most anticipated series of the year. Conan O'Brien Must Go is an upcoming travel show starring the Emmy-winning host Conan O'Brien. Set to premiere on Max on April 18, 2024, the series is a spin-off to his podcast Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend and a successor to the Conan Without Borders travel specials. In this series, Conan will visit various countries, including Norway, Thailand, Argentina, and Ireland, meeting fans in person whom he had previously featured via video calls in his podcast series. The show promises to blend comedy with travel, as Conan engages in local culture, cuisine, and sights. The show is produced by Kaneko, with Conan O'Brien and Jeff Ross serving as executive producers. It's a continuation of O'Brien's long history of creating segments outside the traditional studio environment, which have been some of his best-received work. Alex Edelman, Just for Us is a comedy special by Alex Edelman, which is set to premiere on Max on April 6, 2024. The show has received critical acclaim during its runs in New York, London, Edinburgh, Melbourne, Boston, and Washington, D.C., and it's known for its sharp wit and insightful commentary. The special is based on a true story where, after receiving a series of anti-Semitic threats online, Edelman decides to attend a meeting of white nationalists in Queens, New York, undercover. What unfolds is a series of stories that are both hilarious and poignant, offering a unique perspective on identity and empathy. Alex Edelman is celebrated for his distinctive voice in comedy and his ability to craft stories that walk the fine line between humor and gravity. The show has been described as belly laugh funny by the New York Times and uproarious by the New Yorker.
The shitstorm you've created. Your orders were to get in and deliver the package like we were never there.
We were compromised. We had to adapt.
$300 million in gold bars that nobody's seen in 50 years.
We were talking about a major unauthorized operation.
How long do you think it takes to get famous? 4 years? 6 to get rich?
He lived on the streets.
You look like you could use a scrub.
I'm clean. Then you're gonna have to hang out with famous people.
Rules of the day. The car gets immobilized, start shooting, nobody gets traded, everybody dies.
Same as every day.
You got it.
On with or without you.
I was trying to fix you up with some divorcee.
Do you remember Bridget? She used to run around your lawn with no clothes on, remember?
That was the moment I decided to take control of my life. A nice, sensible man.
How about a drink at my place? Totally innocent, no funny business, just...
And giving up all men and carbohydrates.
Ever thought about doing it in the dark with a total stranger? No, all right then. Perhaps not a total stranger.
Back off, Cleaver. I'm a serious journalist.
You know, stupid.
Still a lot I don't know about him.
How much do you need to know? He has a pretty nice-sized puppet.
And then the next week...
Give her a little kiss, you know, on the forehead there. What's talking about? God, Bridget, you're immense.
This is a two-man job.
Drop her!
Which of you is the father?
I am.
Right.
Agility as a martial artist, still legendary.
We find the defendant guilty, Your Honor. We'll get you out, Kenny! You hear me?
When her brother was convicted of murder,
I can't spend the rest of my life in here.
Betty Ann Waters began an impossible 18-year struggle to set him free.
My dad is Mike. He works on a drilling rig that pumps oil out from underneath the ocean.
And we're the explorers.
Like Dora.
Like Dora.
That oil is a monster. Like the mean old dinosaurs all that oil used to be. So for 300 million years, these old dinosaurs have been getting squeezed tighter and tighter, tighter.
Believe it or not, I'm sitting right here. 2 weeks in the future.
I don't understand.
There's a crime that in your time hasn't yet happened. Your dad's gonna die. So are you. But as long as you're alive, you can change things.
To lose this company, $972 million.
I'm sorry. I got fired by a Phil.
I cried.
Do you love me?
Yes.
Good. I'll call. And then, when things couldn't get any worse,
Wszystkiego najlepszego, Io.
From the studio that brought you Night at the Museum.
What is this thing?
Where are you from?
I'm from the island of...
Did you ever make anything happen? Anything you couldn't explain? You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what? You really have the scar. Wicked.
Mr. Potter, our new celebrity.
First years should note that the Dark Forest is strictly forbidden.